Hi, this is Keith. I'm entering here the first ever cauliflower ear submission grappling tournament. This is my first tournament. And before we get started with the video footage, I just wanted to give thanks to all the people that supported me getting ready for this. I'd like to thank Shelly at Rocky Mountain Rossiter for keeping me limber and healthy going into this tournament injury-free and coming out injury-free. I'd also like to thank Thomas Harrison and Chris Connell for helping me train for the event, getting me in shape and honing my technique. I'd like to thank Marty and Brian from Photodrama for coming out and supporting us and for taking some really cool pictures even with our lousy camera. And I'd like to thank Brian Z at Z's Gym for putting on the event. And I'd like to thank all the participants that came out to make the event happen in the first place and supporting the greatest sport in the world. So without further ado, here's the event. So the first matches were a really good start for the evening here. This is probably the fastest submission of the night, I would assume. This was probably over in about 10 seconds. There's a Armin guillotine, went to sleep. So really nice, exciting beginning to the matches. Lots of clean submissions, good technique. Okay, here's my first match of the night. This is against Cole, somebody else from Z's who I haven't met yet. I haven't rolled with him before. He's a huge 170 pounds. I don't know how he made 170. I pulled him right into half guard, just trying to control him. He was a handful. He's super strong. He had a good hold on me. I got the lockdown, got my double unders, got the lasers going on Danny. I'm just waiting for a little space. There's my space. Up to the knees, quick, old school sweep with a pass. So that should have me, once I get control here. Now, there I get the pass points with control. So that should be 4 points for the sweep plus the pass. I'm still actually trying to get better control, even though I already got the position points. I'm still trying to establish a solid side control. I couldn't really. He was really wily and strong. Kept me working the whole time. I didn't have a chance for a sub yet at this point. I'm just trying to get a position. He puts me in the half guard. At least I stayed on top. At this point I think, okay, at least I got a leg here. I can settle down. He's not going to throw me anywhere, so I can take a moment, take a breath, and then figure out what I'm going to do. And I decide, well, if I get my leg out, I get pass points again. But he's doing a good job of shrimping and posting on my hip. Finally I get a chance and I'll come out trying to get that pass. Right to side control. Good for another 2 points. Puts me at 6. 6-0 so far. Looking for the sub. What can I do to this guy? Oh, here he comes. And quick back take. Almost swept me. Got the back though. There's the score for 4 more points. For back control. That's 10. They missed a score somewhere in there. I just fell off. I don't know what happened there. My bad. Bad technique. He did a good job of defending, though. He did a real good job. I couldn't get to his neck for a choke. Back to the beginning. Back to the drawing board, same thing. Locked down on the same leg, double unders. We're probably both getting tired at this point. Get a little space, right back to it. Got the foot. Go for an electric chair. He must know what it is, or just feels instinctively to defend, and he gives me the sweep, but he keeps his leg out of danger, so I don't get the sub, but I get a sweep. Don't get points because it was too slow, I guess. But get the pass. 2 more points, that puts me at 12. Again, the card's 2 points behind. They missed giving me the sweep and the pass points on the first one. And he's still keeping the pace. Kind of looks like I'm doing nothing, but I'm not. I'm staying alive. I'm not trying to win by points. I'm just trying to move. But he's controlling me really well. He's real strong. I wasn't going to give him a submission, though. Or a sweep. And that's time. Time flies when you're having fun. 5 minutes. Cole's a good sport. He's a good guy. He's going to be great. I think he's only been doing this a year. He's doing great. My second match, there'd been some time. I'm fully recovered. I'm going to stick with my game plan here. I'm going to act like I know how to wrestle. And at the earliest opportunity, I quit playing like I know what I'm doing on my feet, and I pull half guard. Let's go to the half guard, shall we? Straight to lockdown, double unders. And now we wait.
You need to come meet me in the center after your finals.
Keith, 4 left.
I'm starting to think we've been here about long enough. Time to start setting something up, moving on. Trying to feel for weaknesses in his base and where there's space. He's keeping my head controlled. Now I got my space. Underhook the leg. Oh, but he blocks it really well. Good balance, holy cow. He's stretched out and he's still staying up. Didn't get swept, but I still got the underhook. I'm going to stiff arm him, make even more space, go right to this nice electric chair. Full electric chair. And I'm cranking on it. I feel it stretching out. And here's where it gets weird. I let him go because I saw him tap. I saw him tap multiple times, and I apologize because I didn't let go sooner because I wasn't looking at him right away. And now the ref's saying I didn't see a clear tap, but I saw it and I didn't want to hurt him. The referee reluctantly says, okay, because he said, yeah, I tapped. He admitted it. He didn't want to go back in. So I didn't get my hand raised there. Okay, I'm going to include a picture in here so you can see what happened. You decide for yourself if it looked like he was tapping.